Hey everyone, and welcome. If you're a business owner and you're looking for a smarter, more resilient way to operate, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to break down how you can start using the principles of the circular economy in your business, and we'll do it with a super simple, practical 3-step guide.
So let's just jump right in with a big question, shall we? I want you to really think about your business right now, your suppliers, your products, how you handle waste. Is that system you've got really built for the future? Or could it be leaking money and creating risks that you haven't even thought about yet? Well, that's exactly what we're going to dig into. And here's our game plan for this explainer. It's super straightforward. First, we'll look at the old, kind of wasteful model. Then we'll get into the smarter way, the circular model. After that, we'll break down the 3 essential steps: reduce, reuse, and recycle, and we'll wrap up by helping you figure out your very first move. Okay, so first things first, we've got to understand the system that, well, most of the world has been running on for decades. It's called the linear model, and as you're about to see, it has some pretty serious flaws. Yep, this is the classic take-make-waste system. It's simple, right? We take resources out of the ground, we make stuff with them, and then, once we're done, we just toss it. I mean, it's given us a lot of convenience, but this whole approach has a massive environmental price tag. We're burning through our planet's resources and creating literal mountains of waste. Now, take a look at this because it really lays it all out. On the left, you've got that linear model. It's a one-way street that leads to depleted resources and, for your business, really high long-term risks. Think about how much prices can spike when resources get scarce. But on the right, you see the circular model. It's all about regenerating, restoring, and building a resilient business. It's a total shift in thinking, from a disposable mindset to a restorative one. Okay, so we've seen the problem. Now let's talk about the solution. And I want to be clear, this isn't just about being green. It's about building a business model that is way more efficient, way more intelligent, and totally future-proof. So what exactly is the circular economy? Well, at its heart, it's a system that's literally designed to get rid of waste. Instead of a product's life ending in a landfill, we keep materials and products in use for as long as we possibly can. And that means we have to design things differently from the start, making them durable, easy to repair, and at the very end of their life, fully recyclable. And you know, this isn't just some fringe idea from a few companies, it is a major global priority. The United Nations actually made it one of its Sustainable Development Goals, goal number 12 to be exact. That puts real weight behind this, and it signals a sense of urgency for every single business to start figuring out how to adapt. Now, the best part about all this is that the circular economy isn't some crazy complex new theory. Nope. It's built on 3 simple, powerful actions you've known your whole life: reduce, reuse, and recycle. These are the building blocks we're going to use to help you transform your business. And this right here shows you the hierarchy, which is so important. The number 1 most effective thing you can do is just reduce what you use in the first place. Don't use what you don't need. After that, you reuse what you already have. And finally, for whatever's left, you make sure it gets recycled back into new stuff. So let's break down what each of these really means for your business. All right, we're kicking things off with reduce, because honestly, it delivers the biggest bang for your buck. I mean, think about it. Preventing waste before it's even created is always going to be cheaper and more efficient than figuring out what to do with it later. So how do you actually do this? Well, start by looking at your suppliers. Can you ask them or even demand minimal eco-friendly packaging? Then look at your own products. Could you redesign them to use fewer materials from the get-go? Even just optimizing your daily operations to cut down on energy or water use makes a huge difference. And here's a big picture idea. Could you maybe offer a service instead of a physical product? You know, like companies that lease high-end tools instead of selling them. The customer gets what they need, and you get to keep a valuable asset in play. Okay, so once you've reduced as much as you can, what's next? That's where reuse comes in. This is all about getting the absolute maximum value out of everything by keeping products and materials in the game for as long as possible. This is really all about designing for a long life. Can your customers easily repair your products? Better yet, do you offer a repair service yourself? Think about a local coffee shop that offers a discount when you bring your own mug. Or could you start a refill program for your packaging? That turns a one-time sale into a loyal repeat customer. And think even bigger. What if you supported a secondhand market for your own goods? That's not just good for the planet, it's an incredible business strategy that builds brand loyalty and can even open up a whole new revenue stream. And that brings us to our final step, recycle. Now, this is the last piece of the puzzle. It's what we do to recover all those valuable materials from products that just can't be reduced or reused anymore. So, the crucial mindset shift here is to stop thinking of recycling as someone else's problem. Start seeing it as a business opportunity. When you design your products from day one to be fully recyclable, you are planning for the future. And when you start using recycled materials in your products, wow, what a powerful marketing story that is. Make it dead simple for your customers with clear labels and easy take-back programs. Because in a circular world, you're not just a maker, you're a vital part of closing the loop. Okay, so we've covered the why and the how. Now let's bring it all home and focus on what you, the business owner, can do right now. Because it all just starts with one small, simple step. You know, it is so easy to feel like, hey, I'm just one small business. What difference can I really make? But that could not be further from the truth. When thousands of businesses just like yours decide to reduce their packaging, or design a product that can be repaired, or switch to recycled materials, it all adds up. It creates this huge, powerful wave of change that builds a stronger, more resilient economy for every single one of us. So I'm going to leave you with this one final thought. After everything we've talked about today, what is the one single, tangible change your business can commit to starting this week? Will you focus on reducing something, reusing something, or recycling something better? The whole journey starts right there with that one decision.